Do we have any Muhammadan would like to join us? Anything, guys, you want to say?
Oh yeah. Have you seen that video of Mimi Hijab where he says the Quran itself is dangerous,
The Quran is what?
dangerous according to Muhammad Hijab, the Quran only Muslims.
I mean, I don't know what this guy he say. He's stupid anyway. But dangerous. I mean, anything can be dangerous. But the dangerous is not the Quran itself. The Quran is just a stupid book. The dangerous is the one who read the Quran. You know,
And implement it.
there is two things need to gather together: a Quran and a stupid person. That will become dangerous. Quran alone is not dangerous. So you bring a stupid person plus the Quran. Now we have fire. It's like matches. You give a matches to a kid, then you set the house in fire. Otherwise, matches is not going to set the house on fire. So the Quran can be a comedy book. It can be like the 1,000 Night and Night stories, something silly and stupid. The flying carpet and the guy who lost his penis and the guy who chopped it and the guy who was going to have aversions and the guy who found the sunset in murky water and the guy who have a flying carpet and his army is 3,500 miles. So the Quran can be a great book of entertainment for the one who wanna love. But you give the Quran for a stupid person, you will have Hamas. You will have Hezbollah.
Nice.
Yeah, just give it to the idiot, and then that book will become dangerous. Otherwise, the Quran by itself is funny and stupid. Are we coming fine in YouTube, guys, and in Ramble? Let us see what's going on in Ramble in YouTube. Let's to be sure that everything is coming right. Everything is good? Don't forget to invite your friends, and if you are Muslim, you can invite your 4 wives and your 60 kids. All right, that's good, that's good. And let's see if we are in Ramble. Yeah, we are in Ramble too. Okay. Do we have any Muhammadan? Yeah, Osama bin Laden, he have 60 brothers. They keep marrying women after women. They change women the same as they change bicycles. Sometimes when they get rich, they do one of two things. Either they commit a crime or they marry a new wife. He got rich, that's it. He is not going to behave. This is why Muslim women, they do their best to keep their husbands poor. I remember my mom, she asked our neighbor, she said to her, well, she saw her like taking furniture out, and she said, but you just bought those couches and nice couches, expensive ones, just a few months ago. She said, oh, they have cigarette on them, holes in them, etc. Said, Mama, she said, you should not let the kids do that. How you know? She said, you don't understand. I do that on purpose. Because if my husband, he was able to save money, the first thing he would do, he will go and marry a new wife. So what she do, she keep breaking furniture, destroying the curtains, the couches, the mirror is broke, etc. Your son did that, your daughter did this. So she tries to suck his blood as much as she can. And in the same time, in the process, she saved money in her pocket. She hide money from him. She don't tell him the exact cost. So this way, she can be guaranteed, and this is the only way she can guarantee that he will not marry a second wife. As soon as he make money enough for him to buy a new wife, he will go to the supermarket and he buy a mut'a woman. This is why always Muslim women, they spend a lot of money and they do it on purpose, because this is the only way Unless he is very rich, and those things will not do much. So then they will start asking for something expensive, like jewelries. She want diamonds, she want gold, she want etc. You know, she lure him to buy things for her. So because this is her security, and she don't even keep them home. Like he buy her gold, he buy her diamonds, she go and hide them in her family houses, because you never know. Maybe tomorrow he will be angry from her, and he will take them. So she will take it, give it to her families, and this is the only way they can guarantee their futures. Do we have any Muhammadan would like to join us? Any Muslim? Anyone? You know, remember, the Muhammad, he made the rule clear. The woman, she can lie to her husband. The husband, he can lie to his wife. And that can tell you why the family is totally destroyed. If I can lie to my wife legally, and I don't feel guilty, and the wife, she can lie to me legally, she don't feel guilty. So what you expect? The word trust does not exist in the Muslim society, because the core of the society is the family. And if the family is where the lies start, to the point the husband and the wife, they cannot be honest with each other. So where is the honesty can be found? Which location? How and where?
All right, CP. God bless you, and you're doing a wonderful job. God bless you in Christ.
Thank you, brother. Any Muslim? Any Muhammadan? You know, when Jesus said, the father of all lies is Satan. And then we see, like those Muslims, Lili Dawa and Mimi Hijab, making videos about, yes, he can lie to you. Why not? Why he cannot lie to you? The husband, he can lie to you. He don't even need to tell you he marry a new wife. If this is the core of the society, that means the mother of Lili Dawa, she lie always to the father of Lili Dawa. The wife of Lili Dawa, she lie always to Lili Dawa. Same as the rest of them. So what kind of family? And then why you expect them to be truthful when they debate you? If those people, they lie to each other. Any Muhammadan?
Apparently, Abu Mashkal in the stage, he's a Mohammedan that wants to be unmuted. That's what he said in the chat.
This guy in A? Oh, okay, I did not notice. All right. Go ahead, Mr. Abu Mashkal.
Thank you for unmuting me, Christian Prince. And I have to correct you. I wasn't Abdul. I don't have anything to do with this religion.
So you left Islam now?
Yeah, Christian Prince. I already talked to you before. I already told you what was the reason for that. But I am here because of something different, if you don't mind.
All right.
You talked about the Musaf of Uthman bin Affan, right?
Uh-huh.
Let's claim this Musaf is true, but it still contradicts Sahih al-Bukhari 3806, because Muhammad said the Muslims should take the recitation of Quran from 4 persons, and no one of them mentioned Uthman.
Yeah.
I cannot understand how they have the audacity to claim that the Quran is not corrupted. Obviously, it is corrupted.
Yeah. Muhammad, he said, take the Quran from 4. خذ القرآن عن 4.
Yes, Abdullah ibn Masud, Ubayd ibn Ka'b, Salim, and there was another guy, but I forgot his name.
Yeah. But then, the Muslim did not take it from them. So what he's saying, well, if this is what Muhammad command, that you take the Quran from those, so where is the Quran from those? However, for me, you see, when I debate Muslims, I don't talk about the Quran is being corrupted. I believe it's not for my benefit. It's better for me that the Muslim agree the Quran never corrupted, so we can love more.
The thing is, if you had used this argument, you would destroy them more, to be honest.
You know, like as I said, I think no. I will tell you why. I remember once I was debating a Muslim, and they started saying to me, "Well, we know that any verse I show him, how stupid it is." He said, "Well, obviously this is somebody put the Quran, they put this there. This is not from Allah. Allah don't say that." So now they have a new trick, and the trick is we escape Allah saying that, and we claim the Quran we have today is corrupt, but Islam is true. So it's better for me to make it easier to agree that the Quran never changed, and then we show him how stupid it is, and then what he can do about it. Muslims are very sneaky, you know, people, and usually if a person he have a decency, he will leave Islam like you. But the one who have no decency, he always sneak around. So you take him left, he go right. You take him right, he go left. You say to him, Quran is not corrupt, right? And then when he find there is no solution except to say Quran is corrupt, if this will save Islam, he will say, yes, Quran is corrupt. But that is not really what destroy Islam, because as you see, it's corrupt. Allah did not say that. No?
No, okay, I understand.
Yeah.
I understand your point.
Yeah, so it's easier to debate someone who believe Quran never changed, because then he is out of excuses. Like when I show him all those stupid mistakes in the Quran, forget about this hadith. Let us say this hadith does not exist. But the Quran itself is a disaster. So I do not need the hadith, you know. I can use the hadith, let us say, to explain something in the Quran. This one, as you said, is just explain how Muhammad, he commanded the Quran to be collected, and as long the Muslim did not follow the command of Muhammad, obviously, the Quran they have today is not valid. However, who said that the Quran, the Muslim they have today, is the Quran of Muhammad? Nobody. You see, when this stupid Uthman, he accepted the challenge to bring Quran of Uthman. Our Christian brother, he is originally from Pakistan. He made a challenge, $5,000 if you can show me the Quran of Uthman. This idiot, he come back and he decided to show him the Quran of Uthman. Then when he come back, the same book he have in his hand, it says the following. And this is page 123. It says, it is obvious that it is not possible to say that the Cairo Mus'haf, which means the one is exists in Cairo right now, was one of the Mus'haf attributed to Caliph Uthman. It is not possible. The stupid idiot, he come and he challenged the Christians. He says, yeah, I have the book. Look, I have it here. This is the book of Uthman.
No, it is the 1924 version of Egypt. That is impossible to take, even if something in the past.
But this is showing you how stupid they are. I mean, didn't this guy, but he don't know how to read. I mean, we understand that he claimed to be a sheikh, but he don't know Arabic. But the book in the front of him is in English. So why he could not read that it says, I mean, he came to challenge the Christian. He says, you said you will give $5,000. You are a liar. Here we go. This is the book of Uthman. It's in the front of me. It's here. It's in my hand. Give me the money. You're a liar. I got you busted. And then the same book he had between his hand, it says it is impossible that this book is the book of Uthman. It is impossible. Cannot be possible. This is how stupid the Muhammadan are. They don't read. Nobody read. They are like their prophet, illiterate. All right. Anything else?
My last question. You claimed it was a debate or a discussion with Abdul, and you said that the real father of Muhammad was Waraka bin Nawfal. I know who was Waraka bin Nawfal. He was a unit priest, as far as I know. But do you have any sources or information that claims your, let's say, your piece?
If you read my book, you will see a really strong connection between Waraka and Muhammad. As an example, when Muhammad tried to commit suicide, when he tried to do that?
Beg your pardon, I couldn't understand your question.
Okay. Do you know the hadith about Muhammad trying to commit suicide?
Yes, it's Al-Bukhari. To be honest, there are a few Muslims who claim that the chain of narration wouldn't be correct about those hadiths.
They can say whatever they want. This is their books anyway. I mean, they can claim whatever they claim, but this is their books. They are the one who brought this history. They bring the garbage to us, and then when they deliver it to our home, they say, "Oh, this is our garbage."
MSCP, to be honest, they reject everything.
Yeah.
Forget the hadiths. They even don't accept muta or there was another.
Yeah, but the point is, if you read my book, you will find that according to Muslims, Waraq ibn Nawfal's sister, she offered the father of Muhammad 100 camel to sleep with her.
100 camel.
And he agreed. And then he's supposed to come back to her. He was in his way to go to Amina, and Amina supposedly is the mother of Muhammad. So he went and he came back, and when she found out that he did it, he slept with her, she refused to sleep with him. I believe strongly that the story, obviously there's some fabrication. I mean, 100 camel at that time is like offering $1 billion. I mean, if you have a camel, you are rich. If you have 2 camels, you are wealthy. If you have 5 camels, you are really doing great. So 100 camel to sleep with her. So that proved that Muhammad's father was a gigolo. He get paid for sex, according to Muslim stories. Same time,
like a gold digger.
I believe that Waraqa, you see, in the Arab, they used to have something called Zawaj al-Rahat. Zawaj al-Rahat mean the marriage of a group. A woman, she will marry many husbands. When she have a child, she was going to give birth, she choose who is going to be the father. And obviously, Amina, the mother of Muhammad, if she is the mother of Muhammad, she had many husbands, not one. There's many proof of that. Muhammad was born 4 years after his father's death. Muhammad father and his father, they get married in the same day. And Muhammad,
a miracle or something like that.
and Muhammad supposedly died a few months after his marriage. So how Muhammad was born 4 years after? based on the reference the Muslim they have. Yeah.
Even the timeline is not correct.
You know, we can say that now the Muslim they will say this is a wrong history, it's not correct. But you notice here, anything you bring to the Muslim, they say this is wrong, it is you know, mistake. You know, this is like at the age of Aisha. You know what, she was, if you do correct study, you will find that she was 18, right? So
that's a lie. There's no
but the point is anything is embarrassing, it is wrong, it is not true, it is wrong information. If it is not embarrassing, then it is authentic, it is true, it is you know, amazing, you know. The second it is stupid, the same second the source will become not authentic. Like when Muhammad is saying,
that's why
when the Quran says, I mean this is the Quran, he found the sun set in murky water. The Muslim they do their best to say its appearance, he thought, it looked like, but the you know, the verse is so clear. He found the one is talking is not even the guy, it is Allah. He found the sun set in a murky water. He found where the sun set to. And here in the translation, look what they add. Look at the fabrication. It says, it appeared to him that it was sitting in a dark, turbid sea. You see? If you copy, here we go, the Arabic text is next to it. You can copy each word one by one, and you will not find anywhere the word appear to him. Turbid sea, the word sea does not even exist. It says in Arabic, spring. So this is why we say Islam without lies dies. You change the translator, this is the translation of who? Muhammad Assad. Let us go to a different person.
Your translation, Christian Prince.
Well, you know, I'm working it. I hope soon I will be able to finish it. Because we need a translation. This is Biktar, right? This is Biktar, yeah. It says here, till when he reached the sitting place of the sun, he found it sitting in muddy spring. Where is the sea? Where is turbid sea? Where is the word appear? You see, if the word appear is exist, it should be exist in every translation, because this is a word you cannot ignore. Same time, what it mean appear to him? I mean, this is more stupid. Allah is telling us what happened with this guy. And then he said he reached the sitting place of the sun. Where is that? There is a place where the sun set. Obviously, yes, there is a place where the sun set according to the Quran. He found the sun setting in a boiling spring, not muddy spring. See, the word hamia mean boiling, not muddy. And then Muhammad himself, he explained the verse. This hadith is absolutely sahih in chain, which means there's no doubt all the men in it are trustworthy and nothing wrong with it. I was sitting behind Messenger of Allah who was riding a donkey while the sun was setting. He asked, do you know where this set? I replied, Allah and his apostle know best. He said it set in a spring of boiling water, not warm. Hamia is boiling, blazing, boiling, not only so like if you go the word hamia and you type it in the Quran, you will find that this is the word describe the hell in Islam. So how that is just warm? I mean, they don't even know how to translate a simple Arabic word. Type the word hamia, you will find that this is a description of the hell. Chapter 88, verse number 4, chapter 101, verse 11. Do you see what hamia mean? Blazing fire. extremely hot, not warm. Yeah. So,
Mr. CP,
yeah.
sorry that I interrupt you. The word hamia, does this word have more meanings or only one meaning in Arabic?
Hamia always, for sure, any word in any language, if you change the location, like I can say word hami for a man, he is like, he was excited, etc. But when we speak about material, we are, because a man, he have there's a limit of how hot he can be, right? So if I'm speaking about hell, then I know how hot it is. And when I speak about the spring of the water, obviously this is a water which is hami, which obviously water can reach the point of boiling. So hamia is not warm. Warm in Arabic is dafi. Dafi. Hamia, as you see, this is what hamia is. So yes, the word can change depending on the location, but when you describe material, it is about something extremely, extremely hot. All right? Okay.
The first time you showed me this verse, I tried to research what the Muslim objections are, and they don't even make sense. They try to say that it's just appeared. They have hamia. What it means, like in the Quran, it means that the earth is flat itself because the sun, the setting point, can only be going into the water only at the edge.
There's an idiot, his name is Fifi. Fifi, he made many videos to refute Christian Prince. And Fifi don't dare to debate me because he's a potato kid. Fifi in his video, if you remember, when he made a video to refute apostate prophet, he quoted a hadith, and I will show you the hadith exactly, the one he quoted. So he wanted to refute apostate prophet. So he decided to quote this. And he said, yes, the prophet refuted you. And this is an accurate hadith. And this is the correct one. But let us read together how Fifi gave a screwdriver to Muhammad in his bum. The prophet asked me at the sunset, do you know where the sun goes? Between two brackets, at the time of the sunset. Remember here carefully, Muhammad, he claimed that the sun is going. That alone proved Muhammad to be a fraud. I replied, Allah and his apostle knows best. The sentence here defeat the claim of Muhammad and that they are monotheist. Why? Because they associate the knowledge of God with the knowledge of Muhammad. So now Muhammad and Allah knows best. And there's no way, imagine I say, or you say to me, Christian Prince and Allah knows best. That means you made me equal to Allah. For sure I am not. He is the devil, and he knew more. He said, it goes, I eat rubble. So the stupid Muhammad again confirmed that the sun is moving during the sunset till it prostrate itself under the throne of Allah and take permission to rise again. And it's permitted. And then a time will come when it's about to prostrate itself, and its protestation will not be accepted, and will ask for permission to go in its course. See, this is the course. The sun goes every day. Bow down under the throne of Allah. Ask Allah for permission. And then Allah, he gave the sun permission. The sun go back to us. Until one day, Allah will refuse to give the sun permission. And he will command the sun, instead of go and appear where it came from the east, is going to command it to go back from the west. And this is Muhammad, he explained. And then it says, will not be permitted but it will be ordered to return whence it came, and so it will rise from the west. And that is the interpretation of the statement of Allah. And the sun runs into fixed course for a term. So Muhammad, obviously, and this is the Quran, proving to us that he is a fraud, a liar, and he believed that the sun set every day because the sun goes and go under the throne of Allah. Now here you notice something. It says under the throne of Allah, but the Quran says the sun set in murky water. Correct?
Correct.
So how we can make a connection? Where is the water? We go to different hadith. We will find in different hadith, where is the throne of Allah? The throne of Allah is above the water. And now we understand where the sun is going. I'm glad that this microphone have a mute button. Otherwise, I sneeze like, man, like an elephant. I was going to make you deaf, all of you. So look at this. So now you need to connect between the sunset in murky water and under the throne of Allah. So now the other hadith says what? The sun goes under the throne of Allah. Where is the throne of Allah? Is in the top of the water. Do you see it?
Yeah.
So now we have a clear image of what Muhammad is talking about. And by the way, here it says God recorded fates of creatures 50,000 years before he created them. In different hadith, Muhammad, he says 50 years. There's only little mistake. 3 zeros only. Oh boy. Do we have any Muhammadan? Well, I'm glad for you, A, that you left Islam, my friend, and I hope you will be able to make more Muslims leave Islam yourself.
You are doing your work, Christian Prince. I appreciate it. Thank you for that.
You're welcome.
And I will leave now so that any Abdul can come. What I want to say finally is now I'm reading the Bible, and my goal is at least in the end of the year to make a decision about Christianity. But if I read the Bible and compare it to Quran or Hadith, then I'm surely convinced that Christianity or Christianity on the side of Jesus Christ must be the truth.
I mean to that, and we hope soon you will find your way and you will decide to accept Christ and become saved, my brother.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Have a good day, Mississippi.
All right, we will pray for you. Take care. Do we have any Muhammadan who would like to join us in Discord? Anyone? So the Muhammadan, they have no Quran, yet they claim the Quran is preserved. The Muhammadan, they claim that the Quran, in the time of Muhammad, as an example, the chapter of Al-Ahzab used to be equal to the chapter of the cow. And we give you the link. Anyone save the link? How many of you saved the link, which I posted just 15 minutes ago? Anyone that posted it? Saved it? Christian Prince, can we defend ourselves if somebody attack us? Why not? You know, if somebody attack me, I will make him shish kebab. I will send him free shipping and handling to Allah. A Christian, you see, many people, they have a false interpretation of Jesus' teaching. Is it Jesus said, the one who don't have a sword, go and buy one? Huh? Why they bought swords? Isn't it Peter, he have a sword? Isn't it Peter, he cut the ear of the soldier? But Jesus did not want him to do that because this is a soldier. He is a policeman coming to arrest Jesus. The sword was to resist the criminals, not the policeman. So, for us as a Christians, we not only we approve arming ourselves, we should arm ourselves. However, we will not approve being criminals. So you don't buy a gun to shoot a policeman. That will not make you a good person. No way. Remember, a policeman, if he come in to arrest you, he is just doing his job. He don't know you. There's nothing personal. But if a criminal is coming to your house and he wanna hurt you, your family, your children, you have all the right to defend yourself in all means you can. In fact, the Christian who don't do that is no Christian. Some people, they say the sword of Jesus was the Bible. That is very funny. So Peter, he cut the ear of the soldier by the Bible? I mean, people say stupid things, my friend. Don't people say, who is the dummy who says that? The sword of the Bible now? Anyone who say that having weapon and etc. is not right is a false Christian. Because actually, having those is part of necessity because society has evils. And if we don't stand against evil, evil will take over. If there is a 20 people are gang, just 20, in a city have 2 millions. 2 millions, not, imagine 20 versus 2 millions. And all the 2 millions believe that they cannot resist and they cannot fight the evil ones. The 20, they will control the 2 millions. Because they can kill, and the 2 millions, they cannot. So only stupid ones who have such an idea. This is not what Christianity teach. Old Testament is our book too. Isn't it God? He says, you go to the field and I will be with you. So don't mix things up. Like now we are fighting the cult of Muhammad with the Bible, yes, not by the sword, but there's time for peace and time for war, the Bible says. In the time for peace, you use the word of God. In the time for war, you have to use weapon. Because only weapon can fight weapon. Do we have any Muhammadan here? Like me, myself, I have a little piece everywhere in my house, like here. I have one here. Do you know what this sound is? I will make a little sound. The one who have pieces knows what is that. So, if you don't have one, who is going to protect you when somebody come to you and he's a criminal? I will call the police. By the time the police is here, I will be dead. And then the police will take a picture of me and they will put it in a file and they will say this guy, he was shot by somebody in the head. Nice to meet you. So if somebody come to hurt me, I will be able easy to teach him a lesson until the police come over. And then they can take care. Do we have any Muhammadan? Yeah, you have one everywhere. Small one, big ones, Magnum 500. There's, like every party have its own music, Yeah. You have to be ready for the party because you never know when the party started. You know? Do we have any Muhammadan?
Christian Prince, I have to go, but I wanted to tell you I'm so blessed that Christ has allowed us to talk and convince me out of this demonic religion. I pray for you and I ask God to send His blessings to you. May God
Thank you.
bless you, Christian.
Thank you. Okay, so you were a Muslim before?
Yeah, I talked with you and then you showed me the Zulqarnain.
Okay. I apologize. I forget who I talked to. It's very hard to remember. All right. Okay. All right. Well, I'm happy that you decide to leave Islam, but in the same time, I feel sad for you. You will not get versions. Can you get me the versions as long as you are leaving Islam? Now, what you would do? I mean, what you would do now? Just give me the versions and you go. Do you have them there? Like, can you send me I will take 70. Forget about 72. Okay, you know what? 50. Don't think about it. No? All right. All right.
No, I have a Christ that I will meet, which
All right,
is
brother.
far better and far bigger than any 72 virgins one can be promised.
Good words to say. Thank you very much. God bless you.
God bless.
All right. Yeah. All right. I don't know. I was trying to get if you're not using them, let me at least, I like to be a part-time Muslim, muta from time to time, convert at night, wake up in the morning and repent. A hypocrisy life. Yeah, brother, if you convert to Islam, just God will make your penis endless. Don't you like penis endless? There's a beauty queen. They do like this, it's kind of prostitution actually. But imagine if they make competition for the longest penis. Who's going to win? The Muslims. Endless, brother, endless penis. But then the problem is, how many one of them would win? Because all of them, their penis would be endless. So imagine like 1 billion Muslim, they go in the stage and they are the winner. Why? Because they have endless penis. Okay, well, as long we have endless penis, Muhammad, he says, وَفَرْجٌ يَسَعُ ذَلِكَ. Anyone have the link? Who have the link to post it? Let us see how many of you are saving reference. Who have the link for the authentic hadith about the endless penis? You remember the caller? The one who left Islam? See, guys, you see those Christians, they are saying Christian Prince is getting old. He don't remember the ones who made them leave Islam. No. It's not because I'm old. No, I'm still 16. But because it's too many to remember. How am I going to remember all those who left Islam? There's thousands of people leave Islam after talking to me or listening to me. How am I know? It's impossible. Okay, you don't believe me. Let me swear by the shin of Allah, I am 16. Okay, not convincing? Okay, I will swear by the fig. This is serious now. Seriously, I can't. You can tell that I'm getting really upset now. I swear by the fig. Do you know how serious it is to swear by the fig and the olive? An apricot? An onion? And banana? Do you know the song? It says, I swear. We should have changed the words of this song. I swear by the fig and the olive, I swear. I swear. I know, man. My voice is not good these days, so I better not to sing, otherwise you guys will run away. Do we have any Muhammadan here? I never heard of God, he swear by fig. Obviously, Muhammad was pregnant and he is wishing to eat some food. You know, when women, they are going to deliver a baby soon, they start having desire for a certain food. Any Muhammadan? Don't forget to subscribe to our Patreon so you can be updated when we will go live. Because as you see, you will not be informed unless you are subscribing. It's for free anyway. Do we have any Muhammadan would like to join us? We are in Discord if you like to call me in Discord. Yeah, we were like live and then we cancel it and we start again. This is why I did not get notification, because I did not post yet. Because I went first in Rumble only, and then I start again in Rumble and YouTube. All right. Do we have any Muhammadan? So, you know, as you see, the sun goes every day under the throne of Allah. And this is how Islam and the Quran explain the movement of the earth around itself. So the foolish Muhammad, who Muslim, they keep talking about scientific Quran. You remember when Lili Awa, he says, it is clear that the scientific miracle of the Quran is debunked. Yes, brother, I did not make a mistake. Let me make it repeat again. The scientific miracle of the Quran is debunked. And the funny, he said, he's a Kurdish, and he is born of a Muslim family, and yet he claimed that he converted to Islam. I mean, look at the fraud. How you are born of a Muslim family, and you claim that you converted to Islam. But anyway, he says, even though me myself I converted because of scientific miracle of the Quran. So he converted for a false reason, according to him. Any Muhammadan? We have a guy in YouTube, his name is Dawa. Hey Dawa, why you don't call us? Somebody in the chat asking you, Dawa, why you don't explain to us the chapter of Noon? Huh? Do you want to explain to him Noon? Is it true that Noon is a whale carrying the earth in the top of its back? It is really astonishing how Allah, He knew this. Seriously. You know, if you want to study geography, biology, astrology, whatever religion, you know, you go to the Quran, brother. Oh, not what we want. Give me a second. Noon wal qalam wa ma yasturun. How Allah, He was able to know that? I mean, this website is really stupid. You type the word exactly as it is, it still doesn't come. Huh. All right. Chapter 68, verse number 1. By the pen which they write, and then noon before it. What is noon? Any Muslim can tell us what is noon. Noon. Chapter 68, verse number 1. Shall we go and check it out? Any Muslim? Any Muslim would like to join us and explain to us? We closed the website of Harun Yahya with all the girls. Beautiful, beautiful. 68, verse number 1. Here is where you find the knowledge of Allah. From the narration, his narration and the authority of Ibn Abbas, he said, regarding interpretation of Allah saying noon, he say, Allah swear by noon, which is the whale that carries the earth on its back while in the water. You know what? I never thought that the whale one day will be out of the water. I mean, the Muslims are very good in details. Look, look, look. This whale is in the water. How they knew that if this is not from God? How they knew that the earth is in the top of the whale? Huh? And beneath, which is the bowl, and under the bowl is the rock, and under the rock is the dust, and none knows what is under the dust save Allah. Brother and sister, according to Ibn Abbas, upon him, he said that noon is Allah swearing by noon, and noon is a whale in the water, and then the water is in the top of the bowl, and then in the bowl there is dust, and then the dust is the rock, and the rock is big. We don't know how big, brother. It can be very big, it can be very small, but it's very, very big rock. However, if you see the people that say rock and roll, this is a different story. We are not talking about rock and roll music. Because now we are talking about real rock. This is not metaphorical. This is the real rock. So it's under the rock, and no one knows what under the rock and the dust of Allah. What the heck is that? This all the science is in one place. And the name, look, the Muslim, they knew even the name of the whale. I mean, everybody have a name. The name of the whale is Lewis. Where I met this Lewis, where I met, is that Lewis Farrakhan? Not sure, but I met this name before. And it said that its name Lotaya, and the name of the bowl is Bahamut. And some they say the name is Talahut or Leona. And the whale is in the sea, called Adwad, and it's like a small ball in a huge sea, Hollywood Rock, whereby there's 4,000 cracks. You Muslims are taking a lot of cracks. Let us be honest here. Who is a Muslim here want to join us with the knowledge of Allah? And look, are we done? No. And from each crack, water spring out to the earth. Hold on. Just to show you the stupidity. How the cracks is under the rock. In the top of the rock, there is a bowl. In the top of the bowl, there is a whale. In the top of the whale, there's an earth. How the spring is coming out in the earth. Are you with me? Look. The spring is under the rock, under the dust. In the top of the rock, there's a bowl. In the top of the bowl, there's a whale. In the top of the whale, there's the earth. How the spring is connected to the earth. Do you think they have a tube? Any Muhammadan? And now, like, do we understand what the verse is saying? No. Look, it says here, and also say, like, what the heck? All of this explanation for the same noon? Not noon is one of the names of the Lord. Allah, his name is Noon. Noon is a whale. It stands for the letter Noon in the word Rahman. And it's also said that Noon is an inkwell. Like a second ago, Noon was Allah. A second after Noon is an inkwell. Who can beat the scholars of Islam? And this is Ibn Abbas, who Muhammad said he is the only one, he named him the only one can explain the Quran. And Muhammad, he prayed to Allah to make Ibn Abbas the ink of knowledge for Muslims. So this is the best man they have to explain the Quran. So now Noon is Allah, and then Noon became an inkwell. Allah, he swear by the pen. Allah swear by the pen. This pen made of light. If the pen is made of light, why need inkwell? So the pen is made from light, but need ink? Are you sure? That's too much knowledge. Strong knowledge. I'm really convinced. And then made of light, its height is equal to the distance between the earth, the heaven, and the earth, brother. Look how long this pen is. Is that the rainbow? Muslims, why the pen of Allah is so big? Size does matter, isn't it, right? I mean, Allah is Akbar. His pen have to be big. Allah cannot write with a small pen. Oh boy. Do we have any Muhammad that would like to join us? Listen, Muhammadan, if you feel ashamed of what we show in the screen, just take some Advil and call me. You know? Or eat 2 dishes of, tharid. The Muhammad, he have a favorite dish, is called tharid, and that is Aisha. Now, are we done with the interpretation? No. It is with this pen, the wise remembrance, i.e. the guarded tablet. Allah have a tablet. You see, everything you see around you, so-called technology, is coming from Allah. The first one who have a tablet in history is not Galaxy from Samsung. It's not the stupid apples. It's Allah. He have a tablet in heaven, brother. And the tablet, Allah, he put it between the eyes of the angel Israfil. I asked the teacher when I was a kid, sir, why he put it between the eyes of the angel? He said, you idiot. So he cannot read it. Man, I said to him, but he can do that if there's a mirror. He said, don't ask me question. No, don't ask me question no more. I mean, guys, the angel, now he cannot read the tablet. Allah, he put the tablet between his 2 eyebrows. How he can read it? Impossible. But you can go to the water reflection. You can go to the mirror. I mean, there's a billion ways to read it. And the teacher, he said, and you know, when I put my hand up to ask question, not you again. No, 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 don't ask, don't ask. No, 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 no. I'm not listening. He put his fingers in his ears. I'm not listening. Okay, did you finish? I'm not listening. He is not listening. And I assure you, even when he put his fingers in his ears, he can hear me. But he's ignoring the question because they cannot answer it. Oh boy. And then we are not done. It's also said, there's also the pen is the one of the angels. What the heck? It turned to be the pen is an angel. The pen is an angel. Who can beat that? Can you? That pen is one of the angels by whom Allah sworn, and that which they write therewith. So Allah, he hold the angel from his ass. He squeeze his ass, the ink will come out. Point, point. Yeah. Allah, do you want to write anything? Angel, okay, flip upside down, okay? Your head down. Yeah, put your ass up. Because this is how I can write. Yeah, your mouth will be down. Okay, yeah, okay. I will squeeze your stomach now so the ink will come out, okay? Let us start writing. What the heck? Do we still have the Dawah guy in the chat? Who is a Muslim would like to join us? They block all my account. Well, we only block people who they are just kids and they shout and they scream and they curse and they say bad language, so you must be one of them. Otherwise, if you are a Muslim coming to debate us, we never block you. We block only filthy, bad language people, people who want to just repeat themselves, never answer anything. Everybody know that. I have patience to talk to Muslims for hours. If I have patience to talk to Nader Ahmed, why I will not talk to you? But at least Nader Ahmed, he don't say the F word. But even with that, sometimes I have to give up on him and hang up on him. Do we have any Muhammadan? Any Muhammadan would like to join us? Mayday, mayday. We show them their books, they get ashamed of it. We show them the Quran, they run away from it. We show them the Hadith, they spit at it. All what we show them is from their books. And they are ashamed of what they have in their books. This is why you see the numbers of those who say we are Quran only is increasing. But Quran only is a stupid only. Quran and Hadith is a stupid and idiot. So you think you saved yourself from being a stupid, you are not. Quran only is the same stupid thing. Any Muhammadan? Ramadan is the best holiday ever. Yeah, it's the month where rape increase, theft, robbery, violent, heart attack. Go right now and search, and don't search in Christian website. Search only Muslim news. Why heart attack increase in the month of Ramadan? Do you see how helpful Ramadan is? Search why violence increase in Ramadan. Muslim, they will answer you. Brother and sister, because in Ramadan we are fasting and we became very, very nervous. And then we cannot really handle anyone in the to us. And then we get violence. So violence, terrorism, rape, killing, cheating, food prices increase, skyrocketing because all Muslims, they cheat each other, they take advantage, and people go bankruptcy. Because most of people, they are, and because they have a tradition now, so like you invite me to your house, I invite you, but all of this is very costly. By the end of the month, every single Muslim family is bankrupt. Do we have any Muhammadan? Not to forget to mention that Ramadan is nothing but a month of the pagan Sabian. You see, if you go and read the Quran, you will see how laughable the Quran is. The Muslim, they say to you, the month of Ramadan. That is a lie. Ramadan is not a month. Ramadan is a moon. The word shahr is used today in Arabic as a word mean moon. Sorry, a month. That's true. But when the Quran is written, the word shahr is moon. Shahr is not even an Arabic word. It's in Aramaic and Hebrew. You can go right now, check in Hebrew what the word shahr mean. You will see it is the crescent moon. That's why here it says, whoever of you sight the crescent moon. If you read carefully what the Muslim they say to you in the translation, you will laugh. The month of Ramadan is which was revealed the Quran, a guidance for mankind, and clear proof of guidance, and the certification of the right or wrong. Whoever of you present, how you can present in a month, how that work? It doesn't say that. It says, whoever of you eyesighted, witness, eyesighted, فَمَنْ شَهِدَ مِنْكُمُ الشَّهْرِ فَلْيَصُمْهُ. Whoever of you eyesighted, that's why the Muslim, they look for the moon to start the month of Ramadan. And they look for the new moon to end the month of Ramadan. So the translation is a fabrication. There is no month. It is the moon. Whoever of you sight the crescent moon. You sight the crescent moon. You sight it. You have to sight it. All what you see here is a fabrication. Change the translator. Another Abdul. All of this is a fabrication translation. Different translation. We will keep changing until we find one of them have little decency. Let us see Yusuf Ali or Big Tal. All of this is false. Whoever of you present, what present, how you can present in the month, that is stupid to say. Let us see Shakir. Whoever of you present, that's again false. Let us see Yusuf Ali. Whoever of you present, that's again false. None of them saying the word sight, which is the Quran saying in Arabic clearly. Let us see Sahih International. So whoever of you sight the new moon. Do you see, guys, what happened? How many translation I changed in order to find one little bit honest? How come the rest did not say the same? One after one they say present, present, present. What present? How you can be present? All of us we knew the Muslim they wait for the moon and have to be the new moon. Why the new moon? Because the Sabian believe that there is 12 moons, and those moons have houses and they move from house to house. One of those moons is called Ramadan, and that is the month or the moon which they are waiting for to start the fasting. And then they go to a different city at the end of the month to welcome the new moon in the new house. If you go in the Quran, different verse, the Muslim always translate this website is really making me sick, but I like it because they put things together, close together, so we can read both. All right. The Quran says the year for Allah. Oh, sorry. The numbers of moons for Allah is 12 moon, not a 12 month. Because the word shahr is a word mean moon. Now we understand what Ramadan is about. Go ahead, Al-Mahdi.
Shalom, salam. How are you?
I'm fine.
Can you hear me well?
Your name Al-Mahdi and you are saying shalom?
Am I not Bani Israel?
You are from Mahdi, from Bani Israel. How that work?
You think Muhammad is an Arab? You think my grandfather is an Arab?
Muhammad is your grandfather?
He is my adopted grandfather. Muhammad has no sons, no daughters. Fatima is my grandmother. Fatima comes from Khadija.
From who?
Khadija, his wife.
I never heard of this name before. Khadija?
Oh, so now you're going to mock someone that does not speak stupid Arabic tongue. Because you're an Arabic man, and you think you are wise. Let me ask you a question, since you want to try to debate using stupidity and ignorance.
But you are saying you are the grandson of someone. You don't know how to say the name of your grandmother?
How long ago did my grandmother live? What was your grandmother?
It doesn't
what was
matter.
The name of your grandmother? Let me ask you, Christian Prince. Let me ask you, do you know the name of your grandmother 1,500 years ago?
Hold on. Doesn't matter.
No, you want to act like a smart man. You think you're intelligent. You want to act like a dummy.
I know the
You want to debate the Muslim? You want to debate our brothers and use foul language? Come debate with me. I ask you a question.
What foul language?
You think you learned about the Quran.
What foul language?
What is the meaning? What is the meaning that Allah takes up no sons? Why is that written in the Quran? Do you know the meaning?
The meaning of what?
Allah takes up no sons. What is the meaning of your interpretation?
In the Quran?
You think that you know what the Quran means by your Christian mind. Tell me, what does the word, when he write it, Allah takes up no sons. What is the meaning of that?
Where in the Quran it says Allah take no sons?
Come on, you know damn well what surah
No,
we're
you tell
talking
me.
about.
What,
You know the ayat. You think you're intelligent. You're the scholar. You tell me.
okay, hold on. You
tell me that Allah takes up no son.
you are Imam Al-Mahdi. You do not know which verse you are talking about?
Come now. Listen. Quit saying my title. Who cares who I am?
No, I care. No, you are a
You wanted someone to debate with you. You want to try to make someone look like a clown. Well, here I am. I dare you to try to make me look like a clown because I'm about to flip the script on you and make you look like an unintelligent donkey of a man that you are.
Okay, which
since
verse?
You want to call our Muslim brothers by many foul names.
Okay,
you want to accuse my grandfather
which verse?
of pedophile.
Which verse?
He's a dead man.
Which verse says Allah take no sons?
Look for it. You're supposed to be the scholar,
you
right?
are the one who mentioned it. You are the one.
You want to argue with Muslims.
No, you are the one. You are. Listen, don't shout. Don't shout. There's no need to shout. No need to shout. Easy. So you mentioned to me. You mentioned to me. Listen, you mentioned to me that Allah did not take a son. Which verse is that?
Look for it. You got the computer right in front of you. You got the Quran
I
right
do
in
not
front of
need
you.
to look for it. It's you who mentioned it. I want to see which verse you are talking about.
Surah Maryam. Go. Surah Maryam. You know damn well what we're talking about.
Okay, Surah Maryam. What verse?
Come on.
Which verse?
I don't know. You tell me. I don't know.
You see,
you're the one that says Jesus. You're the one that says that
are you asking me? Are you asking me?
You're the one. No, stop. You're the one that argues as a Christian that Muslims don't believe that Jesus is the Son of God based upon Quran. You're the one trying to say the Quran is false.
Okay,
I'm here to defend the Muslims and say you don't have education. You think with your mind that you think you are smart.
Okay.
Jeremiah chapter 8 verse 8. Jeremiah chapter 8 verse 8.
Read this verse for Read this verse for me.
Let's read that verse.
Read this verse. Shut up.
I'll give you the surah.
Potato. Read the verse. Read Imam Mahdi, grandson of Khadija. Hey, Potato, read this verse for me. It's on the screen.
Call me a potato. Call me a potato to my face. Watch how quickly your old man ass
what you will do. If I call you potato,
don't call names. Don't call people names.
Okay,
I'm sick of that nonsense.
Okay, this.
All you want to do.
Listen, potato. You are a potato. Okay, read the verse.
He tries to act like he's an intelligent man.
Read the verse.
He sits there and disregards the.
I have to shut you up. Are you pregnant? You are going to deliver a baby soon, and your legs are open. The baby is causing you pain. Stop shouting. Read the verse for me. Had Allah wished to take himself a son, he could have chosen whom he pleased out of those whom he does create. Now the mic is yours. How you explain the stupidity of your God? The mic is yours. Go ahead.
1,500 years ago, there was a group of people known as the Gnostic Christians who broke away from the truth. And they came into the land of the dawn, bringing forth foul doctrines and fake gospels. And they state that Jesus didn't die. He got married to Mary Magdalene. And don't laugh. Let me finish first.
Shut up. Answer my question. You are talking about things that have nothing to do with my topic. You mentioned that Allah don't have a son. Nobody can hear you, by the way. So stop talking machine. Had Allah wished to take himself a son, he could have chosen from who he pleased. What Allah is talking about? It is possible for Allah to take a son, and the son of Allah does not need to be even a divine. He can be a person who is created. The mic is yours. Don't talk like a machine so we can have a conversation together. I will not talk. I will wait for your answer. All right? The mic is yours.
You don't want to keep muting the button. I'm trying to explain to your people why it states this in the Quran in the correct manner, the proper interpretation. And every Christian will know this because every Christian knows what the Gnostics brought forth.
Shut up, you idiot. What Gnostic here? I'm asking you the logic of the verse. Allah, he said, it is possible for him to take a son. Let us say there's a group of people, as you said. This is even more stupid to say such a statement. Because Allah, He just confirmed that the Son of God do not need to be from God kind. It can be anyone He created. Do you see it? So how that refute those people? The mic is yours. Talking machine.
With me. You won't be so boastful face to face with me. Trust me on that.
What face to face with you?
I can take an airplane and fly right to where you're at.
What you will do?
I would watch your tongue with me, son.
What you will do?
Watch your tongue with me.
What you will do?
Do you know how old I am? How old are you?
What you
I
will,
am older than you.
What you will
Shut
do?
your mouth.
What you? Shut up, son of Mata. What you will do if you come to me? I dare you to say it. Go ahead.
He don't want to do it. He don't want to.
No, I want to know. Be a man and say what you will do. Be a man and say what you will do. Are you a man to say it? I dare you to say it. Don't tell me you are so coward to say it even in the internet. What a potato you are. So now tell me what you will do. The mic is yours.
You don't even know the real meaning of Isa says.
Why you are changing the topic? A second ago you said you want to come to me. A second after you don't want to talk about it. Potato. So now tell me, what kind of God He says if you want to take a son, He will take it from His creation? Is that what son is about? The mic is yours.
Of this nonsense shit, my son. I don't make money off the word of God. I think you're.
Stop using the word shit. Otherwise, I have to read the Qur'an from the beginning. Now answer me. Why Allah saying such a thing? If Allah wanted to have a son, He would choose someone from the one He created. Who is the one is talking here? Allah. So it is possible for Allah to take a son. So what the problem with Muslims? If Allah Himself saying, if I want to take a son, I will take it from my creation. In Christianity, Jesus is not created. He is born of God. He exists before the world. In Islam, as you see, Allah have no problem to choose someone He created. Maybe it's a donkey. Maybe it's a horse. Maybe it's a cat. He did not say even it's a man or not. He said just a son. The son, all what he need to do or to be is one of His creation. And I will give you the mic. I would like to have a conversation with you without shouting and speaking so fast. Can you do that? So now explain the verse for me. Go ahead.
Christians, take up a sword, defend yourself. You called my grandfather foul names. I can't wait to come face to face with you.
Just get out of here. Obviously, you have a mental issue. This guy all this time was talking and nobody listening. We wait for a Muslim. We got a person taking too much medical. Oh boy. Rory, your mic.
That's good that you dropped him. I think he was a troll.
It's okay. Sometimes we need some entertainment. What we can do. And his Khadija is his grandmother, so it's very normal to be a troll.
I thought, did Khadija convert to Islam or was she a Christian?
Well, you know, based on what we see in the stories, you know, I believe Muhammad, he never met really Christians around him. Those are false people, maybe mostly it's a cult, you know, not Christians. If you remember the story of Muhammad when the angel, he squeezed him 3 times.
Yeah, so-called angel.
Yeah. So what Khadija, she did, she took him. Look what I type in the screen. I type gharu kharra. Kharra in Arabic means shit. My mistake, sorry. No different anyway. So when the angel appeared to Muhammad, supposedly, Khadija, she took him to Waraq ibn Nawfal. According to Muslim, Waraq ibn Nawfal is a Christian priest. So if Khadija is not a believer, why she took him to Waraqa? Why exactly to Waraqa?
Yeah.
And Waraqa is her supposedly like an uncle or a cousin. So why Khadija she chosen to take Muhammad to Waraqa, and Waraqa is the one who explained to Muhammad what he is experiencing. He told him that this is an angel, and you are chosen by Allah, blah blah blah. So as you see, Waraqa ibn Nawfal here, according to Muslims, he became a Christian, and he used to write a writing with Hebrew letters. He would write from the gospel in Hebrew as much as Allah wished him to write. By the way, here it says in Hebrew, in different hadith it says in Arabic. In this hadith here it says in Hebrew, and the other hadith it says in Arabic. So what he was doing actually, if we combine both, Waraqa was translating from Hebrew into Arabic, and Muhammad, he took that book and he used it to add verses in the Quran. Alright, let's see hello what you want to say. Go ahead, hello.
Hi, Christian Prince, you know,
How are
been
you?
a fan of your channel.
Alright.
You know, I was born Muslim, I was made a Hafiz as well, in the UK,
Alright.
and so just, you know, I've been questioning things in religion, and it's just,
But why you decide to leave Islam? You know, Islam have many good things like,
it's just that, you know, like, from what I've seen, yeah, it's just, they look very backwards, like, so for example,
but isn't this the good thing about it? I just said to you, Islam have many good things, which is the backward. Like, you can have sex with your children, you can lie to your wife, the wife can lie to you, you can lie to your friends. Islam encourage hypocrisy. You do not need to be a Muslim by faith, but you can say I'm a Muslim. Just say Shahada. If you say Bismillah wa bihamdihi 100 times, all your sin will be forgiven, even if it's more than the foam of the ocean. You left all of this.
Yeah, and also like some of the things which, like for example, it says in the Quran that you can hate your wife. So I think that kind of teaching goes in Islamic households. Like so, for example, since this page is anonymous, I can say that like my dad used to hit my mom, but I was really young, so I couldn't do much. But now when I'm older, you know, it's just like such a taboo that you can't really talk about it in your family.
Yeah, Muhammad, he said, no man should be questioned why he is beating his wife, right?
Yeah.
And that is telling you that this is a religion made for the man by the man. It cannot be from God.
Yeah. I'll be honest, he actually tried to strangle her, you know. It's been bothering me, and I can't really say. The thing I've noticed, yeah, you can't think critically in Islam, and Muslim people don't think critically. Like, what do you say? Like, consider the teachings, and I don't know, whatever. Yeah, I can see the hadith which you're saying.
Yeah,
but the normal Muslims don't know about this.
You see, even if you are a Muslim who do not know, but you look at Islam and you try to find the source of what they are doing, like your dad, and I'm sorry to hear about your mom being struggling with your dad and he is using violence with her.
And the thing is, Muslim women, when these things happen, thing is like, you see like in Muslim countries, like all the divorce rates are so low, and what do you say, or there are families, but they don't actually know the story which is going on, because they're like they want to leave their husbands, but they're like they can't divorce easily, and there'll be shame upon the family, all this tribal culture going on.
It's not only that, how they will support them. I remember when I was a kid, there was a guy, his name is Muhammad Ali, and he.
Oh, it's mine is Muhammad as well. You know.
Oh yeah.
Everyone's
Okay.
saying Muhammad.
He's a Bedouin guy, and he was with me in school. So he did not come to school. So I went to his house actually to check on him, and I said, "Hey, you're not coming to school. What's up?" He said, "Oh, my dad, he divorced my mom, and we do not know what to do. She need to find a place. Her parents, they passed away a long time ago. She's an old woman." So imagine, he divorced her, and when they get married, they wrote, the dowry he have to pay her when he divorced her, right? So they wrote her the money he wrote at that time. He married her almost 50 years ago. She's very old, now, and we are like a teenage at that time, high school. So he said to me, the money he said, and the money he will give her, which is in the contract, is not even good to buy a TV now. At that time, it was good money, but now the money is not even good to buy a TV. So what she can do with this money? And we do not know what to do. So I'm not going to school. So this is how horrible the life of Muslim women. She served the man or her life like a slave. She make him babies. She clean his clothes.
I see people Andrew Tate and all of these famous figures. They've lived 40 years of their lives as atheists, and had all of their fun. And now they're like, oh yeah, Islam is good. But you should actually.
But nothing changed. And Andrew Tate is still he's still a pimp. His website is functioning. His pimp house is working. Nothing changed.
Yeah.
If you can mute YouTube, if you can mute YouTube, because my voice is coming back to me, please. If you are in YouTube or Ramble, mute it.
I'm on Discord. Should I mute you?
Mute YouTube or close YouTube, because the voice is coming back to me. I'm not sure it's coming from YouTube or Ramble. I don't know, where are you now?
I'm actually on Discord. I don't
Only? Because I hear myself coming back. It's okay, all right. Yeah. So those people did not change anything. They still actually now Andrew Tate, he is the British authority. They issue an arrest against him because there's new evidence coming against him, and they want him to be sent to the UK. And I mean, the guy, he have Islam is appealing for many, especially if you are a criminal, if you are a low class person, if you are a pimp. But by the way, you know that there is a verse in the Quran that says okay to be a pimp, right?
What?
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah. Actually, there's a video made by Fifi Farid. He have a video of him speaking to 3 Muslims, and they agree. The Quran says it's okay to be a pimp. You can watch it. If you go to the Quran.
So that's what I'm saying. Yeah, Muslims for 1500 years. So and that's also what I believe is that Islam was spread by the sword and forcefulness, because people didn't have the chance to contemplate about the book that was being revealed to them. It was just they come to their lands and say either you pay the jizya or stay in humiliation and just die or accept Islam. So
it's jizya is only for Jews and Christians.
Yeah. No, but that's what I'm saying. So I'm British Pakistani, and so Islam came to Pakistan. I don't know, few thousand years back, and yeah. So
2000 years. Pakistan only became a nation in 1948.
Oh, sorry, India. India, you could say.
Yeah, at that time it was India anyway. India and Bangladesh. All of those, they used to be India. And then they were divided, because Muslims, they don't want to live with the Hindus. Yeah.
But so our in the family, they say, it was the British who did that, and blah blah blah.
Is it okay if I read something?
You read what? Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, sure.
Hold on. Colossians 3:19. Husbands, love your wives, and do not be harsh with them.
Yeah. We cannot compare between the Bible and the teaching of the Quran. Islam is based on fear. Fear starts inside the family. Terrorism. The first terrorism starts inside the house. The man, he beat his wife. The wife beat the babies. And then the family, all of it, everybody beat everybody in the society. The Islamic society is based on big fish and small fish. The big fish eat the small fish. And there's no justice. You know, even though the Muslim, they say to you, there's justice. Go and see how Muslims, they kill each other always. Who is going to practice justice when they are the one, like Aisha, she took an army to kill Ali and his kids and his family. Is Aisha a good woman? Obviously, she is a gang member. Muhammad, he killed many. Ali, he killed many. The Caliphate Uthman, he was killed. They took the hair from his beard. They drag him in the ground like a dog. So, in order to claim that Islam brought something good to you, how come all Muslims, since Muhammad time, they were slaughtering each other? Imagine if we read in the Bible that Paul, he killed John, and John, he killed Peter, and Peter, he chopped the head of Mark, and Mark, he chopped the head of etc. So then you need to ask yourself, what kind of disciple Jesus he have? Those are the disciples of Muhammad. They are chopping the head of each other.
I mean, that's what I see, in Muslim communities. Like, they lack patience, and so as I told you, I'm also a Hafiz, if you know about that.
Yeah, you recite. You mean you recite the Quran? So you know the Quran by heart, all of it?
Yeah, I was made to do that. Actually, like, I had good memory, and then my parents were like, okay, just let him memorize the Quran, which has no use.
What was your favorite verse to recite? What was your favorite verse?
You could give me as I told you, so like, for example, so we are Pakistani, and thing is, we focus more on memorization instead of like contemplating.
Yeah, you don't know what you are reading. Yeah.
Do you want me to read?
Yeah, I mean, you. Hello, brother.
Yeah, hi.
Yeah, I'm glad you came out of Islam, because that religion is meant to be for Muhammad's people, apparently.
Yeah. No, and that's what I'm saying, and
no one should become a Muslim.
Some of my family, like, they even live in Qatar and Saudi, and so they're like, they're considered as second-class citizens. Like, basically, they're Arabs. They're, what do you say, the Arab Muslims, they're like at the top of the hierarchy, and they just consider like Pakistanis, Bangladeshis, or whatever to be, it's like,
yeah, they are racist. Always the Arab, they are racist, and the Arab, they are racist against each other too. Like, in Kuwait, do you know what they call the daughter of Muhammad? They give the name of the daughter of Muhammad to their flip flap. Yeah, their flip flap. So as a Nuba, they call it Zanuba. So the Muslim themselves, they are very racist against each other. Depends where are you from.
Yeah.
The Saudi look down at the Qatari look down at the Bahrain look down in Bahrain, because the Muslim Sunni, they are a small minority between the Shia. So what they do, they bring Muslim Sunni from Pakistan and they give them citizenship, so they can balance the number of the Shia. Otherwise the Shia, they will take over. And that's why the Saudi, they made a bridge between Saudi Arabia and Bahrain in order to prevent Iran taking over, because the Shia are majority. Yeah. But we know that Arab always are, if you're an Egyptian, you're not an Arab. So the Arab, they look down at you. And even your salary, like if an Egyptian person who works in Saudi Arabia, go ahead.
Yeah. I was saying that luckily I was like a part of the Western culture. You could say I was born here, but I see many people, like from the Muslim continent, they always try to flock into the Western countries. I've even like heard a lot of cases here, they declare themselves as Christians or, you know, like people of other religion to claim asylum in these countries that we're being oppressed. But in fact, you know, they are just Muslim, but they're just trying to settle in these countries. I'm just saying, like, if Muslim countries are so good and, you know, Islam is the best, why don't they settle over there? And as you even see, like Palestine, you have nearly like 50,000 people have been killed. So if you care like so much about the Muslim Ummah and everything, why has no one, you know, like none of their leaders spoken up truly about it or sent troops to fight the Israeli uh, military or something, you know? And it just shocks me, like, I don't know.
You know, the numbers of people who die in Gaza is fake numbers because those are given by Hamas. Anyway, let us say they are 100,000. But why we don't look around us and see who killed so-called Palestinian in Middle East? The king of Jordan, go right now and search for something called the Black September. Black September. The king of Jordan, yeah, the king of Jordan, he slaughtered tens of thousands of so-called Palestinians in Jordan. What about we go to Hezbollah and the Shia in Lebanon? They surrounded the camps of the settlement of the Palestinian in Lebanon for almost 3 years, and they forbid them from having water, food, drink, medicine, to the point when a person he die, they even eat him. This is how bad it become. This is the act of the Shia in Lebanon. And now Hezbollah, they claim that they are standing with Gaza. What about we check what happened with the Palestinian in Egypt? Egypt right now, as we speak, they are building 3 walls next to Gaza wall because they don't want a single person from Gaza to come to their land. And the Egyptian army, they bombed all that area and they killed hundreds of Hamas members in their side. Why? Because Hamas, they are the Muslim Brotherhood, and the Muslim Brotherhood, they are a threat to Egypt. So in Egypt, they make a speech against Israel, but in reality, they hate them to death. And they are so happy to see Israel doing what they are doing. Same as Saudi Arabia. You see all those Arab who they claim they stand against Israel. With Gaza, the reality is the opposite. All of them, they are praying in their heart that not a single one of them will survive. The Emirati, the Bahrain, the Qatar, the Saudi, every single one of them. Nobody will give them even a visa. So this is why the Arab are very well known in their hypocrisy. Nobody like them, and there is a reason. There's a reason. Always they betray their neighbors. They are not trustworthy. As an example, in Kuwait, those Palestinian, they are not Palestinian by the way, but they call them Palestinian now. They've been given all the rights in Kuwait.
So what are they?
Jobs, good salary, nice villas. They live like kings. Nobody can be kicked out of Kuwait. They even get salary even if they have no job, just because they are Palestinians. Free education, free insurance, free health insurance, free school for their family. And then when Saddam Hussein, he attacked Kuwait, what the Palestinian did? They joined Saddam Hussein against the Kuwaiti. And then when the Kuwaiti got their country back, they kicked every single Palestinian out. And that's why then Jordan almost went bankrupt, because Jordan had more than 75% Palestinians. And this is the state of Palestine. If we want to make it, they are asking for a state for the Palestinian. Here we go, Jordan. It is more than 75% of the population is Palestinian. So you want to have a state for them? Here we go. They have, Jordan is many times bigger than Israel. And it's empty. This war is not about land. This war is about religion. And the Arab themselves, they don't want those Palestinians. In fact, the king of Jordan, he did not know what to do with them. This is why he made his son, he forced his son, he forced him, the previous king of Jordan, Abdullah, Hussein, he forced his son to marry a Palestinian woman, so the Palestinian will not kill the king of Jordan right now and take over the government. So he took women from them, so his son now will be mixed, so the Palestinian, they will not revolt against him, but that will not stay for long. At the end, I believe in 20 years from now, the Palestinian, they will take control of all of Jordan, and Jordan will be totally controlled by Palestinians because they are the majority. Those, they call them Jordanian, are very small in number, and it's just a matter of time. Jordan will be the state of Palestine. And you will see, time will come, and you will see that Jordan name will change and will become Palestine. And this is what will happen. You will see.
Here's the thing, right? Muslims always complain about Israel destroying Palestine, and it's hypocrisy because Arabs are doing it to them. And not only that, Ali Dawah said that the what brought him to Islam was a false claim of scientific miracles, right?
I met him, you know. I met him personally.
Why shouldn't his faith be shaken yet the potato is still in Islam? Why didn't he leave it?
Yeah, you know, he's making good money from it. He just bought a house from Islam. What leave it? What he will do for a living? What are you talking about? That's a great business, you know. So like they are making a lot of money from this garbage, you know. So this is not this has become their career. What Muhammad Hijabi do for a living now? He go and give lecture. Suddenly he became a sheikh.
Did you know Muhammad actually bribed people to come to Islam according to Qur'an 9:16?
Yeah. مؤلف قلوبهم. Yeah. He paid the money to convert. But then look what he did. Actually, that action was the reason for Islam to collapse as a gang, because when Muhammad he paid them money to those family are the same ones who they killed the family of Muhammad. So the stupid Muhammad, he found this gang. He knew they are aggressive, they are criminals. He knew he cannot fight them, they will kill him. So he offered them money if they convert, money and position. And they accept. But later, those people, they destroyed Islam and they killed the family of Muhammad. Yes, they spread Islam as a religion, but they spread their own Islam as a religion and they become the kings and they killed everyone from the family of Muhammad who dare to question their authority. Yeah.
Yeah. No, but you know, it's like, and I'll tell you one thing more. Yeah, it's really hard for me to speak because, like, in my household, like, everyone's Muslim. So if they're aggressive anyways. You know, Muslims are always aggressive. So if I'm saying anything, critical about Muslims, they're gonna like say, "Oh, what are you saying?" Blah blah blah. And
you know, Muslims, they are aggressive when they are majority. When they are not, they are potatoes. You know, like we as a Christian in the Middle East, if I go to an area where the majority are Muslims, every one of them is a lion. But when they come to a Christian area, they are cats. You know? So we know them. You know, like now, Hamas, they attack Israel. They attack who? They attack women, children, people who they were asleep in their beds. When the real army came, they are trying their best to cease fire. So what happened to the lions who they want jihad? Okay, you want jihad, here we go, jihad is coming to you. Isn't this what they want? War with the Jews? Okay, you started the war, let's have war.
The issue of like Palestine and Israel is a bit more complicated, because I studied the history. Yes, Jews used to live here, but since many empires came and everything.
No. You see, doesn't matter how many empires. This is the land of the Jews. The Jews, they were captured twice, and there's no Palestinian or exist. There's no Palestinian. You see, when the Assyrian they came and they captured whoever lived in the Holy Land. They did not capture only the Jews. They captured the Jews and the real Palestinians. When the Jews were released from their captivities, they did not release the Assyrian, they did not release the Palestinian. The Palestinian never come back. So this is the land of the Jews. If somebody took them away by sword, that does not make it not their land. And if we go in time, we are talking about what? Long before even Moses. So even the Quran says that this is the Holy Land assigned to you Jews in the Quran. So this is not a land many empire was, and because it doesn't matter who empire is, even in the time of Jesus, when the Roman, they were in the authority, still the Jews are there, and we know the story about how the rabbi, they took Jesus to the court and they judged him for he claimed to be the Son of God and he claimed to be God. So the Jews still they have authority, and the court is the court of the Jews, and the Roman, they are the one who is in the top to rule, but yet the rulers, they take the authority of the Jews. They give them their, like, let us say, local and independent in measuring their religion, law of religion, etc. As long as they pay their tax to Caesar, Caesar have nothing to do with them. As simple as that. So the Jews are there, and there is no Palestinian. The word Palestine, do you know what the word Palestine means? Who knows?
No, tell us.
Palestinian mean a migrant, a foreigner. So when even they call themselves Palestinian, they accept to call themselves foreigners. So when an idiot, he says, I'm a Palestinian.
Which language is it?
In the Hebrew. Palestinian, this is the Arabic word, we say Palestine. We don't say Palestine, like in English you say Palestine, but in reality in Arabic you say Palestine, which is coming from the Hebrew. Palestine is somebody, he is a migrant, he is a foreigner, which means he is not from this land. This is their name. They are migrant. They are foreigners. So why they want to call them foreigners if they are from the land? They are called foreigners because they are foreigners. However, those who live now in Gaza, they are not those Palestinians. They have nothing to do. Those are collection of Bedouin from the desert of Sinai, from Arabia, from many places. That's why each one of them look different. You will see one of them is blonde. The other one, he have a curly hair. The other one, he have a dark skin. The other one, he is so white. The other one, they don't even have, they don't have any harmony in their look. Why? Because they are not one nation. The Jews, they went and they scattered around the world. This is why when they came back, there's the one, he is dark in skin. There's the one, he's white, because they are mixed. But those Palestinians, why they are...
The people used to say... Yeah, the people used to say, like, Jews used to spread corruption along the land, so that's why they were kicked out of every country they went to.
My friend, the Jews, they spread corruption, as they say, right? But if you go in the Middle East, you will never find a corrupt country in the world more than Middle Eastern. It doesn't matter who they are.
Oh, that's true.
We have corrupt judges, police, government, the prince or the king or the president. We have people disappear. You say one word in Facebook about the king, you disappear, you and your family. The crown prince, he chopped the guy in Turkey. You remember? They chop in pieces. You know, shish kebab. So what corruption? You go to Israel now. Netanyahu himself
is... We're talking about fact. Like, we don't care. Like, okay, the Arabs are like this. We're talking about Jews. Like,
I know.
Corruption.
My friend,
and that's why they were
nobody. There's this corruption exists everywhere, and if a Jew he spread corruption, well, obviously, in order to spread corruption, people around him have to be corrupt too. If I go to you to bribe you, I'm spreading corruption, but in order to spread it, you have to accept my bribe. Correct?
Yeah.
Well, that means you are corrupt too. So why we blame the Jews? So we remember only from the Jews the one who is supposedly bad, but we have a million of us that are bad. Why we don't see them? Because simply we have to discriminate the Jews. We have to blame the Jews. We have to blame somebody, and usually in society they blame the minority, because the minority are the easy target, the soft skin. Nobody dare to blame the one who is scary. In any society, like if you do something, let us say wrong. If you are rich, powerful, the police close their eyes, the FBI didn't see you, they don't notice it. Like here we go. Hunter Biden, the example, Hunter Biden is the son of president. They have tons of evidence that he is corrupt and he took a bribe. Until now he's free. If the same thing happened to a normal American citizen, what will happen to him? He will be in jail from a long time ago. So corruption exists everywhere. And there is people who they are protected.
That's a fact about the Jews, you know. I mean,
no, this is not true. This is not true. There is bad and good people everywhere. There's bad people everywhere. Don't think about it this way. Did you ever work with the Jews?
I'll be honest, no.
Okay, so how you know? Because they say to you.
No, because I was studying history, and like people used to say they introduced, you know, the interest system in the countries.
That's false, my friend. This is false. When the European, the church was in control, they forbid anyone who is a Christian to do banking because there is interest is involved. It's forbidden. And because the Jews, they've been given their own law, which means they are not under the law of the church. So the Jews, they were free to start banking. But if we say that banking is corruption, that means all countries in the world, they are corrupt because every country in the world have banking and they have interest, including Muslim countries. And what they do in Muslim countries, they give a different name. Halal interest. But it's interest.
Yeah, Muslims say that interest or riba, whatever they call it, is haram in Islam, but yet they still do extortion.
They change the name in Islam. They change the name of things. As an example, in Islam, fornication is haram. But in reality, fornication is a practice. Muhammad, he allowed muta marriage. Muhammad, here we go in front of you. It says that prostitution, force not your girls to prostitution if they choose a chastity. But if they choose not, Allah is all merciful. Qur'an chapter 24 verse number 33. It's an official that you can hire a prostitute. It's official that you can rent a woman. Isn't this a corruption? When a man, he says you can have sex with a child. Isn't this is the most ugly corruption? So if a Jew, he like money, well, a Jew is not going to go after your child, at least. And he will not take your money unless you decide to do business with him. In the top of that, if you look around you, you will find every Muslim, when he have a case in the West, they hire a Jewish lawyer. So if they are corrupt and they are bad, why you hire a Jewish lawyer? You hire somebody. You hire somebody who's trustworthy.
Here's the thing, you know, chapter 5:32.
Sorry?
You know, chapter 5:32 of the Quran. Did you know that's from the Talmud?
Yeah, but we don't want to change topic now. Let us focus here. Muhammad, the idea of blaming the Jews, it exists in many society, including Christian society, not because the Jews are bad. There is for sure, there's bad Jews, there's bad Christians. You know, Andrew Tate, he is not a Jew. Is he? He's a very famous pimp. He have tons of videos speaking how he lure women. So how come nobody see him? Because he's not a Jew. But if he's a Jew, we will make a story about it. He's a Jew. What do you expect, man? Jews are bad, you know. So there's and Muhammad, from the beginning of Islam, he made everyone believe that there's two things to blame for anything bad happen: women and Jews. Women and Jews. If there is no Jews, read very carefully. The Prophet of Allah said, had it not been for Bani Israel, which means children of Israel, meat would not have gone bad. And it had not been for Eve, a woman would never, act unfaithfully or betray her husband. So Muhammad, he claimed there's two sources of evil in the world: Jews and women. Yet Muhammad, he have tons of them. He have tons of women in his house.
Hey, listen, Christian Prince, man, this is just wow. The knowledge you're giving me, man, is just it's so hidden from the Muslim community, you know.
Yeah, we need to be careful. You see, like when I say, me myself, I blame Muslims for every corruption, not the Jews. But when I say Muslim, I mean someone his name is Muhammad. No, I say a Muslim, he followed truly Muhammad. A Muslim, he follow Muhammad, he believe he can lie to me. That is corruption. He believe he can have sex with children. This is corruption. He believe that he can do muta. This is corruption. He believe that he can beat his wife. This is corruption. Because you corrupt your family, you know, you are using violence to force yourself on a woman. That will bring rape, which means the man, he can rape his wife. What if the wife, she don't want to sleep with the husband? Beat her, rape her. This is corruption. So Islam is the religion of corruption. Muhammad, he legalized every evil act, and yet the Muslim, they claim that they are against corruption, but reality is the opposite. Muhammad himself.
Yeah, and also I see it's just all these, as I told you, like Muslim people from wherever, like Syria, Pakistan, India. They don't want to go to like countries like Qatar, UAE. They want to go to America.
Oh, absolutely, because there they will be treated like dogs. In Europe, they will be treated like a human. Yet they claim that European are pagans and they are bad and they are infidels and they are corrupt and Islam is good. But when they want to live, they live between those who they claim that they are corrupt. Why? Because Muslims are hypocrite. Why you want to go and live with people who they are bad? You know? Why you don't live in Saudi Arabia? Saudi Arabia will not even welcome one of them. They will not. They are smarter than the stupid European. Europeans are stupid. They are just destroying themselves. Sooner or later, Europe will be zero European. The European themselves, they have to find a country to go to. All right, my friend. Thank you very much, both of you, for joining. All right, Roy. Thank you.
All right. Thank you.
All right. Take care. Do we have any Muhammad who would like to join us? And you know, the funny thing about Muhammad, he says stupid things. If there is no Eve, no woman betray her husband. So according to Muhammad, he believed in original sin, because this is what original sin is. Eve and Adam, they commit sin. So now he is saying that sin of Eve transformed into the sin of every Eve. I thought Muhammad is against original sin.
But I think in Christianity it's also written here, like Eve made Adam eat the fruit or something like that.
No problem, but still Adam, he commits sin because why he agreed. So Satan, he deceived Eve. Eve deceived her husband. Both are deceived, and both of them, they are kicked from heaven. But as you see, Muhammad blaming only Eve.
As a Christian Prince, like I told you my story, yeah. It's like, well, what's the solution you would give to me, you know, on this? My elder brother, he's also like an extreme Islamist. My family, I'm the only
Let
one.
your brother come and speak to me. Let us see what he can do. Maybe we can help him to leave Islam.
The thing is, you know, he rejects logic, so he just follows.
No problem. We can use his logic. Don't worry about it. I always use Muslim logic, which is stupid logic, to beat their logic. You see, when you debate a Muslim, like you yourself, you are born in a Muslim family. In the moment when you are a Muslim,
Yeah, I had to be.
yeah, in the moment you are a Muslim, in that moment when you're still a believer, you are stupid. And I'm not shy to say that to you. When you are a Muslim, you are stupid. So I have to use your stupid logic to fight your stupidity. It's like, you know, somebody, he just been bitten by a snake. So what the doctors they do? They use anti-poison made from the same poison. They use the same snake poison to fight your bite. And the same, like when we take a vaccine, what we do, they give you a virus, the same virus which is going supposed to kill you, but this virus is treated. So a Muslim, he come to debate me, he come to me with his stupid logic. Then I should not use my logic, because that would be stupid of me, because now I am speaking to someone is stupid. You don't speak to someone who's stupid in a smart language. You have to go down to his level, speak to him in a stupid way, so the stupid him can understand the stupid language I'm saying to him. So use his logic against him. See what he say, listen to him carefully, and then send him back what he just said to you. And then you will see how badly he will be defeated. And the other day, who remember, guys, the lady she left Islam, what her name? I forgot. She brought me her brother. And obviously her brother, he came to show her that this guy is not telling the truth. And she said her brother, he is very knowledgeable in Islam. After 30 minutes, the guy, he was defeated horribly, and he had nothing to say, and he just said, okay, I have to go, like, you know, you don't want to answer? No, I don't know what to answer. I'm not. And he started keep repeating, I don't have a lot of knowledge. But he was telling his sister that he is so strong in knowledge. But the second he's talking to me, it turned to be his knowledge is zero. So you need to use their stupid logic against them. Don't use your logic. Like once I was sitting with two Egyptian Muslims, and we were having like a lunch.
Where are you from exactly?
I don't mention where I'm from. So the Egyptian guy, two of them, one is older, and the other one is younger. The younger, he said to me, how you Christian believe that Jesus is Son of God? And you know, the older man, he told him, don't go there. Let us not open this topic, please. The guy, he said, why, you know, we are talking. And I said to him, it's okay, no problem. So he said to me, he said, I'm listening. He said, but don't you think that Jesus, if he is a son of God, his father will save him? I said, that's a good point. Truly. I mean, if Jesus is a son of God, I mean, his father will save him. Oh, you are right. The guy get excited, by the way, when I said that to him. He said, oh, I hit the nerve, and now he's going to agree with me, because I'm sound like I agreed with him. Then I said to him, well, you know what? I think you are right. Based on what you said, Jesus is the Son of God in Islam, because in Islam, Allah saved him. The second I said that to him, he said, no, I do not mean that. I said, no, you said to me, if Jesus is the Son of God, his father will save him. Well, this is what happened in Islam. Now he don't want his logic no more. I don't mean that. No, he said, this is what you said to me. And the other guy, the old guy, he said, see, I told you, don't talk to him. I know what this guy would say to you. I know him. You are no match. I am no match to him. I told you, don't open the topic. Here we go, deal with it. Answer him. Yeah, you said that to him. Even the other guy is a Muslim. He said to him, you said that to him. Answer him. Here we go. If he is the Son of God, then his father will save him. In our religion, Allah, he saved Jesus. How you can solve it now? So you need to use the stupid Muslim logic in order to defeat their stupidity.
But you know, the main issue in my life is just I want to talk to my dad about what he did. The thing is, you know, everyone has moved on, but I, as a logical person, I cannot move on from someone who did some things to my mother. You know, even though she has moved on because she's like blinded by Islam and stuff. And so, like, oh, I can't leave my husband, or you know, whatever. I can't divorce him. You know, I had to do it for my kids and everything. I'm like, you know, it just doesn't make sense. So, yeah, I mean, I'm trying to make a better life for myself, but it's just.
You see, bad men behaving badly with wives, it can happen everywhere. It can be even a Christian person beating his wife. But obviously, there's a huge difference between someone is doing his God teaching and someone doing his the Satan teaching. So a Christian man, he cannot justify beating his wife in any way, any mean. He has not been a Christian, and he will be punished for that. But a Muslim man, he can justify, even he do not need to justify. Muhammad says, no man shall be asked why he is beating his wife. So the difference is, there is men who they are idiot. I believe strongly that men who beat their women, they are the coward ones, not real men. A coward man, who everybody beat him out in the road, he go inside, there's only one person he can beat and don't beat him back, is the wife. In the street, he is a potato, everybody riding him, everybody beat him, everybody insult him, and he don't dare to retaliate. So what he do? He go to the weak one. Who is that? His son, his daughter, his wife. Those are the ones I can beat, and they will not beat me back. So I believe strongly.
That's what my dad used to do as well.
Yeah, I believe strongly that the act of beating a wife is a coward. You know, let us say for the sake of whatever, your wife is really a bad woman. She is, you know, she's crazy. Divorce her. I mean, you do not need to be, she do not need to beat you, you do not need to beat her, you do not need to end in jail, commit a crime. She is so bad, leave her. The earth is big, there's a lot of women, this man is bad, leave him. Nobody forces you to stay with someone, but you know, women usually in the Middle East or in Islamic countries, because they cannot support themselves. So they have to stay in a house. They say to themselves, a man who beat me better than being homeless. That's all. But if a woman, she live in a society,
abused me as well, because he knew at the end of the day, like I was living under his house, so
yeah, but now you live in, but now you believe.
blah, blah, blah. I'm like, what does the praying do?
Yeah, he prayed to God, but he beat his wife. He's a good man, you know. Yeah, his God told him that. This is what happened when you are a Muslim. All right. Well, thank you, my friend, for joining us for tonight. I appreciate you, and we pray for you. And if you like to invite your brother to join and talk to me, I will be happy to talk to him. All right?
Oh, he's not going to. I know that.
Tell him, challenge him. Tell him, do you dare?
Possibility.
Tell him, do you dare to debate this guy? Do you? If you say no, say to him, potato.
No, it's like you're not banging your head on a wall. Like,
okay, tell him this. Christian Prince, he said to me to tell you that you are a potato if you don't debate him. All right? All right, brother. Take care. God bless you.
take care, brother.
All right. Do we have any Muslim who would like to join us? Maybe, last call. Remember carefully that if you join us, we are going to give you not baklava, not Bitcoin. We are going to give you a corner lot in the heaven of Allah. As Muhammad, he promised a Muslim guy, he took his farm in exchange for corner lot in heaven. Hey guys, if there's any one of you, he have a farm in a nice place in Hawaii maybe, and he like to exchange it with me for a corner lot in heaven. Listen, I will give you a corner lot in heaven. This is the corner lot where all the young girls walk. 6 years, 7 years, 5 years. The pretty ladies you like, the size you like, the age you like. Huh? Corner lot. Give me your farm, you know, like what happened with Abu Dahdah. Muhammad, he told the guy, if you give me your farm, I will give you a corner lot in heaven. The stupid Abdul, he went to his wife, he says, happy, 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 we got a corner lot in heaven. I gave Muhammad my farm. What a scam. You know, every time there is a scammers. And scammers, they have many names. They exist always. Sometimes scammers, they come to you in the name of God. Sometimes they come to you in the name of government. Sometimes they come to you, they are from the bank calling you. Sometimes they are the cable guy. They go to your room, the bedroom, so they can steal your jewelries. So always there is somebody, he use a fake uniform to fool you. And Muhammad is no different. He fooled those poor people, giving them false promises for false heaven. That is Islam. If you are new here, don't forget to subscribe to our Patreon so you can receive a notification when we go live. We go live in Rumble, YouTube, and Discord, and most of the time actually in Rumble. So join us in Patreon so you will be informed and you will be able to just click at the link and be with us. I'm not going to keep you longer. As we see, we have many Muslims left Islam, and we are grateful to see them, sharing the truth about Islam and sharing their own experience. And we hope soon we will have more Muslims leaving the garbage of Muhammad. You see, even the word garbage doesn't fit with Islam, because garbage can be useful. Garbage, you can recycle plastic. You can recycle metal. Even garbage, which is food, you can make compost. Make it fertilizer for your garden. But what is the benefit of Islam? Muhammad, he found where the sun set. He found it sitting in a spring of boiling water. And actually, I'm showing you that in Rumble and YouTube right now. This is where I found the sunset. But the difference is, according to Muhammad, it was a spring of water. And that water is boiling. But reality is, anytime we speak about Muhammad, we make him boil. And we crush him like an egg. And then we find that this egg is rotten, for it is damaged and bad and smelly and ugly. There is no good in Islam. There is no good in religion teaching you to beat your wife and marry children. Child abuse. There is no good in religion teaching you can lie to your wife and the wife lie to her husband. There is no good in religion that says you can rent a woman for one night stand. There is no good in religion use violence with anyone who opposes. There is no good in religion which will promise you women and sex slaves in heaven. There is no good in such an evil, bad cult. The only good can be found with the true good God, and that is the Messiah. He said, I am the good shepherd. I am the light. I am the resurrection. I am the truth. I am the way. The Messiah did not only say words, but he did act. He healed the leper. He made the blind see. He resurrected the dead. The Qur'an says he created from the mud a bird. The Bible confirmed that everything created by him and for him. Jesus is not someone who is making a speech on the mount, saying, I am, I am, I am. He is the living God, yes, but he did what the living God do. For talk is cheap. I can make a good speech, but I cannot resurrect you from death. I can make a very good speech, but I cannot heal the leper. I cannot even heal myself. Muhammad, he died by poison. Muhammad was so sick he could not heal himself. Allah could not heal him. But Jesus can. So if you want to know why I believe in Jesus, I have a billion reasons to believe in him and trillion ones to reject Muhammad. And I say to you, if a fool man like Muhammad can fool you, how foolish are you? This is your brother Christian Prince, was serving you humbly for today. I hope to see you soon tomorrow, if I could. God bless you, and see you soon again in Discord, Rumble, and maybe in YouTube. Take care. Bye-bye.